You know, today marks the 8-year anniversary of my nana, Margaret Casey. My nana, although passed away 8 years ago, had told me about this fight that we have on our hands here in Ireland and across the Western world. She told me from 10 years ago, from 15 years ago, but then recently, before she passed, that the elitists would be on the march, that they'd push for a cashless society, a one world government, they'd push Islam. The Chinese privacy companies would overstep the WEF, they try and make a one world government, that they try and hand out a social credit system, and the mark of the beast will be introduced. Said about weather, manipulation and catastrophic events, all these things she told me that we'd have to fight for. And she's told me if you refuse these things, you save your soul. And a lot of people didn't listen to her at the time, but in the years since she's passed, they've realised how right she was. When COVID hit in 2020, these words came back to me, and I saw exactly who was on the march and what was happening. The WHO, WEF, Bill Gates, all the media, the democratic left and the evil behind them, the manipulation, the masonry, everything that was involved. And now they're taking over Ireland in a massive way. This weekend, Galway is hosting a rally against all this tyranny in the country. As the party president of Díl Lahéireann, I want to push back on the Islamification of Ireland, because we don't need Islam in Ireland. We don't want it. We don't want Sharia law. We don't want to normalise paedophilia or attacking people for their God. People shouting Allah Akbar. The government creating a whole nation for Islam, Islamic financing, halal mortgages. The crime has gone through the roof, and the propaganda machine is pushing strong. So Galway now, over the last few recent years, Muhammad is the number one child's name. That just shows you what they're doing. That's why Galway needs our assistance this weekend. It needs a bit of a turnout. I'll be speaking at it, Shinadina will be speaking at it, Díl Lahéireann, there's members of the Irish Freedom Party speaking at it, the Irish People, the National Party. A variety of new and different speakers up there, which is great to see too. What I recommend, regardless of who's speaking, to get out there, have yourself counted. Be among your own crew. Wave your flag with pride. Because my nana was right. And it's on this 8-year anniversary of her death that I'm reflecting on it as much as ever. And I hope she'd be proud that we're fighting it, because our family are fighting it. Because as much as people want to bury their head in the sand, this country, our kids' futures are disappearing. Our heritage and our identity is disappearing, and it's going in a very, very violent way. So what do? You don't roll over and let it happen. If it's a losing battle, you don't make it easy on them. But I don't think it's a losing battle. I think it's going to be a historic one, of how the spirit of the Irish was underestimated and they took back their country. Díl Lahéireann.